Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of the resellermindset.com. And today I'm going to talk about the seller slowdown myth. This excuse making that comes around every summer that people use to excuse why their sales are slow. Now, I know people will say, well, but don't sales slow down during the summer? For many people, yes. But this is vitally important because I've observed this. I've been reselling for over 2 decades now, and I've seen so often what people do during the summer that directly causes their summer sales slowdown. For example, how many people are taking vacations in the summer? They'll even tell themselves, well, sales slow down during the summer anyway, so I might as well take a vacation. They are shrinking back. They're pulling back. They're doing less. They're not outputting as much. And so they get poor results that they just chalk up to summer sales slowdown. In many cases, it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. And you're going to start hearing this time of year, this is when people start talking about it. Oh, summer sales slowdowns here. What I want you to do is have a different mentality about summer and sales in general, and about how your output and what you're putting into the business is going to be what creates your reality. Whether you're experiencing great sales or poor sales is 100% on you. It's not summer that's the problem. It's not summer sales slow down. It's not the platforms are having issues or whatever. It is you. And I know resellers don't want to hear that. They want to hear you can blame eBay. It's eBay's fault. They want to hear, well, you can blame the seasonality. It's just people aren't buying that much this time of year. So why should I do much work? The way I approach summer is very different from most people. They approach it with summer sales slowdown in mind. They think things are going down. They expect the worst, and they get it fully. I go into it expecting better sales. I go into it expecting profit. I go into it expecting the best. And what do I do to prove that? I put in more work. I list more items. I make sure I'm finding even better quality items. Now, I'm doing that all the time anyway, but the seasonality doesn't affect my sales in the least because I'm increasing my efforts. I'm improving the results by the increased output in listing, finding better quality inventory, and all around being a better reseller. Jesus said very plainly, you'll have whatsoever you say if you believe and don't doubt. Many people are having a bad time during the summer because they believe and they don't doubt that summer is a time for sales to slow down. They prophesy that over their own lives. They speak it. They believe it. They go listen to other people who are talking the same nonsense and experiencing the same poor results. Whether you agree with me or not, one thing you're never going to get from me is me telling you you can't do more, me telling you you can't do better, me telling you, oh, you're going to have summer sales slow down. I'm not going to tell you any of this negative nonsense. I know you can do more even during the summer. Why not, instead of calling it in and shrinking back and doing less during the summer, why don't you ramp up your efforts? Then you may say, well, but I don't think I'll get good sales. Well, you probably won't, not with that attitude. But even if you think your sales aren't going to increase right now, are the items you're listing never going to sell? If you're listing more items now, will they not sell in Q4? Where's the limit to this excuse making? I'm telling you, if you'll put more effort in and you'll really just hunker down, be diligent, be focused. Stop getting distracted by people telling you to expect the worst during the summer. Stop getting distracted by people telling you the economy's this and the economy's that. You could create your own personal economy. It doesn't matter what the world is doing. It doesn't matter what season it is. Whether it's Q1, Q2, Q3, or Q4, you can be successful if you do the right things in the right way. It doesn't matter what season it is or what's going on in the economy. It's up to you. One of the beautiful things about reselling is you choose how much effort you put into the business, which directly correlates with your results in the business. So many people are just shrinking back during the summer. They're making all kinds of excuses, and it is strictly their choice to have a summer sales slowdown. Now, mathematically, are there less people on the various marketplaces during the summer? Yes. But what does that have to do with you? If you list a quality item, you're going to get a sale regardless of the time of year. Think about this. If I list the latest iPhone right here today and it's $50 under market price, is that not going to sell because of summer sales slowdown? And if you say yes, which is obvious, it will sell immediately, then you need to ask yourself a different question. not the seasonality and the time of year, but could it be the quality of the item you're listing and the desirability of it is too low, and that is causing your lack of sales? Because if you could list a brand new iPhone every day for $50 under the market price, you would sell that every single day, no matter what time of year it is, no matter what's going on in the economy, it would sell. And it would sell pretty much immediately. So it's not seasonality. It's not whatever's going on in the economy. It's not wars and rumors of wars. It is you choosing poor quality items, not listing enough of the higher quality items you do have, and you get poor results. And it's magnified even more if you take up this mentality of a summer sale slowdown and you take vacations and you're doing even less. Maybe you're skipping a day or two listing. Maybe you're not finding the greatest inventory. Maybe you're getting desperate because you've been talked into this mentality that summer is so hard that you're buying lower quality items and you're filling your store with low quality items that aren't going to sell quickly, which further reinforces the idea of summer sale slowdown because people aren't going to buy those low quality items. They're not desirable. They're not going to sell instantly like that iPhone I was mentioning. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're doing these things and taking the steps that lead to that summer sale slowdown. And it doesn't have to be that way, my friend. Don't listen to another person telling you, well, summer sales are slowing down now. It's just an excuse people make for their lack of effort, for their lack of diligence, for their refusal to do even more. You want your summer sales to increase? Start listing better, higher quality items. You want your summer sales to increase? Stop looking for every excuse to take a day off and to take a vacation and to do less. Ramp up your efforts and watch as you become mightily successful even in the middle of summer. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.